Here are a couple fun facts about recycling and waste. About 42.5% of landfills is actually organic waste, such as food, which releases methane 20 times more harmful than CO2. Only about 66% of paper is actually recycled, and 100,000 marine animals are killed by plastic bags each year.
So, why is recycling important? First of all, it's key to helping stop global warming. Recycling helps keep plastic out of landfills, which causes less methane to be released into the environment. If we all recycle correctly, we can actually make a big impact on our environment.
So in Berkeley, there are two sides to our recycling bins, a brown side and a blue side, and these sides are meant for different things. So things like newspapers, office papers, paperboard, paperback books, and small pieces of cardboard can all go in the brown side, but anything with traces of food on it, any big pieces of cardboard, or any cardboard lined with plastic or foil can unfortunately not go in the brown side.
The blue side of the recycling takes glass bottles, cans, aluminum foil, and recyclable plastics. Some things that can be put in the recycling are plastic milk jugs, soda cans, and yogurt containers. However, it's really important to make sure that anything that you put in the recycling is both clean and that none of the glass breaks, otherwise the entire thing gets thrown out. Recycling plastics can be a bit confusing, but here are some tips to help you out. A general rule of thumb is that if the plastic bends or crinkles, it's not recyclable. Also, if you look on the bottom of plastic containers, on the recycling symbol, the numbers 1 and 2 generally indicate a recyclable plastic.
There are a few mistakes that are really important to avoid when you're recycling. First, make sure that there's never any food debris on the items that you're recycling, so always wash your plastic, metal, and glass items. When you're throwing away glass, be sure to not let it break because after that it can't be recycled anymore. And with larger pieces or boxes of cardboard, make sure to either cut or fold it up into smaller pieces because otherwise it can jam up the recycling. And lastly, if you're ever not sure if something is recyclable, check the label or look it up. And then if you really can't figure it out, err on the side of caution and throw it in the landfill because if 10% or more of the contents of the recycling bin are not recyclable, then the whole thing has to be sent to the landfill.
So, what is the compost for? The compost is for organic waste. Any organic materials can be composted, as well as cardboard or paper that has traces of food on it. Compostable plastics, such as potato ware and bioplastics, also go in the compost. Anything that could otherwise be recycled should not go in the compost. You also shouldn't compost anything that has to go to the landfill.
Though it's ideal to stick to recycling, sometimes that's just not an option. As we've seen, there's a limit to what we can truly recycle, and it's important to identify what does not fit into that category. Here are some commonly misplaced items that sadly cannot be recycled. Styrofoam, animal waste, bubble wrap and padded envelopes, disposable razors, mirrors and window glass, and masks. And remember to cut the straps before disposing of them. And of course, before you chuck it, check it. And when in doubt, throw it out.
Thank you for watching!